Right now, while you are reading this, your kidneys are working. Every 60 seconds, all 5 liters of blood in your body pass through them to be filtered and cleaned. But for millions of adults over 60, that filtration system is quietly losing ground. And the number that reveals it most clearly is one that most doctors do not explain well enough: your creatinine level. Have you been told your creatinine is high, or maybe you have seen a number on a blood test that made your doctor pause, lower their voice, and begin talking about kidney function? And you walked out of that office with more fear than information. Perhaps you have been experiencing swelling in your ankles or feet that appears by the end of the day. Or you wake up exhausted no matter how long you sleep, or you have noticed your urine looks foamy or darker than it used to be. And underneath all of it, a quiet fear. Am I heading toward dialysis? Am I going to lose my independence? If any of this sounds familiar, I want you to know 2 things. You are not alone, and you are not out of options. Most people believe that once creatinine starts rising, the only options are medication, restriction, and waiting. But the research tells a more hopeful story. The food you eat, specifically 5 vegetables, can play a meaningful role in reducing the burden on your kidneys, supporting healthier creatinine levels, and slowing the progression of kidney decline. Not someday, not in some theoretical future, starting at your very next meal. Today I'm going to walk you through those 5 vegetables, the science behind why each one works, and exactly how to add them to your daily routine. Stay with me. Number 4 is the one almost nobody knows about. I am a doctor. For over 20 years, I have worked alongside patients navigating kidney disease at every stage, from the first elevated creatinine reading on an annual blood test to patients managing advanced chronic kidney disease and preparing for transplant evaluation. The most consistent lesson I have learned in those 20 years is this: what you eat between appointments matters as much as anything I can prescribe. That is the truth this video is here to tell you. According to the National Kidney Foundation, chronic kidney disease currently affects 15% of the American adult population. That is 37 million people. And here is the part that troubles me most as a physician. 90% of those people have no idea they have it. Their kidneys are losing filtering capacity while they go about their normal lives, because chronic kidney disease in its early and middle stages causes no pain, no dramatic symptoms, no obvious warning. The first sign is usually a blood test number, a creatinine level that is slightly elevated, or an eGFR that is lower than it should be. If you have received that news, or if you are over 60, and have never been tested, this video could be one of the most important 25 minutes you spend this year. Before I show you the 5 vegetables, I want you to understand what creatinine is and why it matters, because once you understand the mechanism, the vegetables will make complete sense. Creatinine is a waste product, a byproduct of normal muscle activity that your body produces at a relatively constant rate every day. In a healthy body, the kidneys filter creatinine out of the blood continuously and excrete it in urine. It is like the exhaust from an engine. Normal, expected, and in a healthy system, efficiently managed. Now imagine the kidneys as a pair of sophisticated water treatment facilities, each one containing roughly 1 million microscopic filters called nephrons. When those facilities are running at full capacity, they handle the creatinine effortlessly. But when the facilities begin to age or sustain damage from high blood pressure, diabetes, inflammation, or years of a diet that overloads the system, some of those million filters stop working. The remaining filters compensate, work harder, and eventually begin to tire. The result is a backup in the system. Creatinine levels in the blood rise, and the number on your blood test climbs. Here is the critical insight: you cannot regenerate Nephrons you have already lost, but you can protect the ones you still have, and you can reduce the workload on the entire system by choosing foods that support the kidneys rather than strain them. That's exactly what these 5 vegetables do. Let me tell you about a patient I will call Lorenzo to protect his privacy. Lorenzo came to see me 3 years ago at 71. He was a retired postal worker, walked miles every day on the job for 30 years, proud of his health, never had a serious diagnosis in his life. Then a routine annual blood test came back with a creatinine level of 1.9 milligrams per deciliter. Normal for a man his age is below 1.2. His eGFR, the measure of how efficiently his kidneys were filtering was 42. That places him in stage 3 chronic kidney disease. He sat across from me and said, "Doctor, I feel completely fine. I walk every morning. I eat well. How is this possible?" I told him what I tell every patient in that situation. Feeling fine is not the same as being fine, and stage 3 caught now is a very different situation from stage 4 caught 2 years from now. We talked about his diet. Lorenzo ate red meat 5 nights a week. He salted everything. He was drinking very little water, and he had never heard of a kidney-friendly diet. Over the next 4 months, we made specific changes, not dramatic, not joyless, but targeted. The same 5 vegetables I am going to share with you were at the center of that plan. 4 months later, Lorenzo's creatinine had dropped to 1.4 and his eGFR had improved to 51. He had moved out of the high-risk zone for stage 4. He looked at his results and said quietly, "I did not think food could do something a pill could not." But it did. Before we get to the vegetables, I want to be direct with you. Everything in this video is grounded in research from the National Kidney Foundation, DaVita Kidney Care, the Mayo Clinic, and peer-reviewed studies. But this is educational information. It is it is not a personalized medical plan. If you have been diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, please work with your doctor or a renal dietitian before making significant dietary changes. Some kidney-friendly foods interact with specific medications. Your doctor knows your case. I do not. Please keep that conversation open. Vegetable number 1, red bell pepper. If I could put one vegetable on every plate of every kidney patient I have ever worked with, it would be this one. And the reason is simple. Red bell pepper is one of the very few vegetables that is naturally low in potassium, low in phosphorus, and low in sodium, all 3 of which are the nutrients that people with reduced kidney function need to manage most carefully. A half cup of red bell pepper contains just 88 milligrams of potassium, 10 milligrams of phosphorus, and 1 milligram of sodium. Those numbers are remarkable for a vegetable this nutritious because alongside that mineral profile, red bell pepper is loaded with lycopene, vitamin C, vitamin B6, folic acid, and fiber, all of which contribute to reducing the oxidative stress and inflammation that accelerates kidney damage. DaVita Kidney Care, one of the largest kidney health organizations in the United States, specifically lists red bell pepper as one of the top 15 foods for people with kidney disease. The antioxidants in red bell pepper help protect the nephrons, those microscopic filters inside your kidneys, from the oxidative damage that causes them to stop working. How to eat it: raw in a salad, roasted with olive oil, sliced and dipped in hummus, added to eggs in the morning. The goal is at least half a cup, 4 to 5 times a week. Start tomorrow. Vegetable number 2, cabbage. This humble, affordable, underestimated vegetable is one of the most kidney protective foods in existence, and most people walk past it every week without a second thought. Cabbage is remarkably low in potassium. A half cup of cooked cabbage contains roughly 60 milligrams. It is also low in phosphorus and sodium. But what makes cabbage particularly powerful for kidney health is its abundance of phytochemicals, plant compounds that fight free radicals in the body. Free radicals are unstable molecules that damage cells, including the delicate cells lining the nephrons inside your kidneys. Reducing that oxidative damage is one of the core strategies for slowing the progression of chronic kidney disease. Cabbage is also rich in vitamins K, C, and B6, as well as folic acid and fiber. The fiber in cabbage helps your digestive system move waste products, including creatinine, out of the body more efficiently. The National Kidney Foundation includes cabbage on its recommended kidney-friendly foods list, and research supporting increased fruit and vegetable consumption in people with chronic kidney disease has shown measurable improvements in kidney health markers. How to eat it: steamed, sautéed in a light olive oil, or raw in a slaw with a lemon dressing. Cooked cabbage is easier on digestion for most seniors. Half a cup 3 to 4 times a week. Vegetable number 3, cauliflower, another cruciferous vegetable, same plant family as cabbage, and another quiet powerhouse for kidney health. Cauliflower is low in potassium, low in phosphorus, and high in the kind of fiber that directly supports creatinine excretion through the digestive tract. Here is something most people do not know. Dietary fiber does not just help with digestion and blood sugar. In people with chronic kidney disease, soluble fiber has been shown in research to actually help remove creatinine from the body through the gut, offering an alternative excretion pathway when the kidneys are under strain. A study examining kidney-friendly dietary interventions found that foods with added fiber lowered serum creatinine levels in patients with chronic kidney disease, a finding that speaks directly to why vegetables like cauliflower belong on your plate. Cauliflower also contains vitamin C, folate, and a range of antioxidants that reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in the kidneys. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the primary drivers of nephron loss. Reducing it consistently over months and years is one of the most important things you can do for your kidney longevity. How to eat it: steamed and mashed as a low potassium substitute for mashed potatoes. Roasted with olive oil and turmeric, added to soups. 3 servings a week is an excellent target. I want to stop here for a moment. We have been through 3 vegetables so far, and I want to ask you something directly. Have you been putting off getting your creatinine checked? Or maybe you already have the results and you have been quietly hoping they would improve on their own? If that is you, even a little, go to the comments right now and type the word eating. Just eating in capital letters. That one word tells me you are ready to start taking this seriously, and hit the like button. It helps YouTube show this to more seniors who need it. Let us keep going. The last 2 vegetables include one almost no one expects. Vegetable number 4, and this is the one I promised you almost nobody knows about. Not because carrots are rare or exotic, but because most people have no idea why they are specifically powerful for creatinine and kidney health. The reason is a compound called pectin. Pectin is a type of soluble fiber found in carrots, and it has a very specific effect that matters enormously for kidney patients. Pectin has a natural diuretic effect. It stimulates the kidneys to produce more urine, which accelerates the excretion of waste products, including creatinine. At the same time, pectin slows the absorption of certain waste compounds in the gut, reducing the amount that reaches the kidneys in the first place. Carrots are also rich in beta-carotene, an antioxidant the body converts to vitamin A, which plays a role in maintaining the integrity of kidney tissue and reducing inflammation. They are low in phosphorus and moderate in potassium, manageable in normal portions for most people with early to mid-stage kidney disease. One important note: carrots are moderately high in oxalate. If you have a history of calcium oxalate kidney stones, keep your portions to half a cup. Otherwise, a medium carrot or half a cup of cooked carrots 3 to 4 times a week is excellent. Vegetable number 5, cucumber. This is the most underestimated kidney protective vegetable on this list, and it may be the one that requires the least effort of any food I have ever recommended to a patient. Cucumber is composed of approximately 95% water. For kidney patients, hydration is not optional. It is medicine. Adequate fluid intake helps the kidneys flush waste products from the blood more efficiently, reducing creatinine accumulation. But many seniors with kidney disease find it difficult to drink enough plain water. Cucumber solves this problem elegantly. It delivers hydration through food in small amounts naturally throughout the day. Beyond its water content, cucumber is extremely low in potassium and phosphorus, making it one of the safest vegetables for people with kidney disease at any stage. It contains antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress on kidney tissue, and it has well-documented anti-inflammatory properties that help protect the nephrons from cumulative damage. Research examining kidney-friendly diets consistently highlights low-potassium, high-water vegetables as foundational to managing creatinine levels. Cucumber is the gold standard of that category. How to eat it? Sliced into water for all-day hydration. In a simple salad with red bell pepper and olive oil. As a snack with a pinch of sea salt. Every single day if possible. So now you have your 5 vegetables. Before we close, here are 3 mistakes I see constantly and 3 habits that will amplify everything you just learned. Mistake number 1. Drinking too little water. No vegetable on this list compensates for chronic dehydration. Your kidneys need fluid to flush creatinine. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water per day, unless your doctor has given you a fluid restriction, in which case follow their guidance exactly. Mistake number 2, eating too much protein, particularly from red meat. Protein metabolism produces creatinine as a waste product. Reducing red meat to 2 or fewer times per week is one of the fastest dietary changes for lowering creatinine levels. Mistake number 3, ignoring sodium. High sodium raises blood pressure, and high blood pressure damages the nephrons inside your kidneys faster than almost any other dietary factor. Read labels. Cook with herbs instead of salt. Now, 3 secrets. First, add turmeric to your cooking. Curcumin, its active compound, has anti-inflammatory effects on kidney tissue that are well documented. Second, swap high-potassium vegetables like potatoes and tomatoes for cauliflower or cabbage. Third, eat your vegetables cooked, not raw. Cooking reduces potassium content by up to 50% in most vegetables, making them safer for kidney patients at every stage. You walked into this video with a number, a creatinine level, a blood test result, a conversation with your doctor that left you more anxious than informed. I want you to walk out of it with something different, a plan, a specific, practical, food-based plan built on real science that you can begin implementing at your very next meal. The 5 vegetables, red bell pepper, cabbage, cauliflower, carrots, and cucumber, are not exotic, expensive, or difficult to prepare. They are at your grocery store right now, and if you eat them consistently alongside reducing red meat, staying hydrated, and managing sodium, you are giving your kidneys the best possible chance to stabilize, to protect the nephrons you still have, and to keep you off dialysis for as long as is biologically possible. Your kidneys have been working for you silently every single minute of your life. It is not too late to work for them in return. If this video helped you, share it with someone you love who needs to hear it. Subscribe to the channel for more honest, research-based health information for adults over 60. In the next video, I will show you 3 morning habits that are quietly raising your creatinine levels, and the simple swap that changes everything in 30 days. Take good care of yourself, and take good care of the people you love. I will see you in the next video.